Woohoo! Alright, so after a bit of a grueling morning trying to get my computer to finally run, we're back! And today we'll be playing through the search for Kadath. So, let's see here. Yes. Yeah, that was back when we were like 16 or 17 I was introduced to Finnish music. It was a long time ago. Yeah, I remember seeing the group 69 Eyes in high school. It was like my junior year of high school back in 2006. 2005 maybe? Alright, so, before we actually get into the game here, though, I do, why don't we quickly go over the deck upgrades that we made from last time, because it's been almost a week since we've played with Sefina, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Alright, well, probably not that window. There we go. And not that one either. Oh my goodness. I was clearly prepared for this. Alright, so. That's not the window I want. Hold on. Sorry, you're seeing infinite stream. There we go. Okay, so. Last time we bought 1 copy of Double Double. And we bought 3 copies of Easy Mark. And then we took out the Uncage the Soul and Emergency Cash for the Easy Marks. Since they essentially do the same thing. They help us accumulate resources. And then Double Double is just probably a bit of a win more card in this deck, but being able to copy things like Intel Report or like Decoy for free is pretty sweet. So hopefully we draw this and we get to use it. And then other than that, we did manage to recruit Randolph Carter into our party. So now we have him as an ally. And we'll probably end up taking out one of this Arcane Initiate and probably something else as well when we eventually upgrade later on. So why don't we go ahead and actually play the game here. Alright, so let's see here. Introduction 1. It's a bunch of flavor text. So the Black Cat is not at our side. I believe we had him go with Calvin, so... Yeah, good point there, JP. We still need to pay the cost for the events, but thankfully we'll have plenty of resources to do that if last game is indicative of anything. So, welcome to the stream, Manson. Nice to see you again. So, okay, so we skip to intro 4, and then intro 4, we find Virgil and Randolph talking about something. Let's see, the Zoogs, the cats collected their tribute from the Zoogs, so we skip to intro 6, and then we skip to intro 9, and then in intro 9 we, oh geez, oh look at that, okay, well I'm sorry, well hold on, so I have to talk in this New York accent for at least a few minutes here, so... Alrighty, so where are we? We're at intro 9. No, intro 6, apologies. And then we go to intro 9. And then at the end of intro 9 here... What kind of coffee? We don't have any coffee. There's no coffee right now. We had a little too much coffee this morning and my hands are a little shaky, if you catch my meaning. So in a campaign log, we have to... put 1 tally next to the evidence of Kadath, so go ahead and do that. Then let's see here. We skip to intro 11. Intro 11 proceeds to setup. Alrighty. So if you've never played this scenario, there's quite a unique mechanic in this. Gonna have to replace the locations, put new ones in, do a whole bunch of weird setup. Where am I? Probably Brooklyn, because my brother lives in Brooklyn, so. And I believe we also get control of Virgil Gray, if I remember correctly here. Let's see here. So we begin playing Ulthar. Set the following cards aside. the lead investigator takes control of Virgil Gray. Now go ahead and shuffle up the encounter deck. The other thing of note here is that we have to search the gathered encounter cards for one copy of the pack of Vunice and spawn it in the Sky River. And then if the 3 and 4 investigators, we'd have to spawn an additional one of Dilath Lean, but we ain't gonna have to deal with that, so go ahead and forget about it. Hey, forget about it. So go ahead and take control of Virgil Gray. Go ahead and give our deck a nice shuffle. Alrighty, so I think we're just about ready to start here. So there's an action here that says if we're at a port location, we can resign. It's hard not to, man. I live so close to Boston. It's hard for it not to slip sometimes. Alright, so our objective at the end of the round, if we're at a port location, we can spend the requisite number of clues to advance. Alright, so the other thing about this scenario is that the locations are all, for the most part, veiled, which means that we have to discover clues, and then once all the clues are discovered, we flip the locations over, and then they're very similar to Dim Carcosa, if you've ever played that. Well, the difference between a Brooklyn and a Boston accent is really the way you pronounce your O's. So in Brooklyn, it's more of a O, and in Boston, it's more like Boston, but you pack your cat in the Harvard Yard. Alrighty. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Let me just open the stream manager up here so I can make sure I'm read the intro in as thick of as a New York accent as possible. Oh goodness, the whole thing? That is a lot of flavor text to read. So Matt Newman decided he wanted to give us a friggin' novel to read. Alright, that's fair enough. Alright, let's go ahead and draw our absurdly large opening hand here. So we got 9 plus 4. And the other thing about a Brooklyn versus a Boston accent is that a New York accent tends to be a little more droll. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. We got a lone wolf, we got double, we got think on a feet, we got painted world, we got quick thinking, shriveling, prophesy, ward of protection, deny existence, ward of protection, quick thinking, sixth sense, and then we're gonna replace this weakness here. Alright, and we draw an ethereal form. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so I think we're gonna go ahead and put this card underneath there. We'll put that card underneath there. Probably this card, and then let's see what else we get. I think our only other option is to put this last. It's up to 5 events. So we could hold on to this ward of protection here, so that we don't have to spend an action to draw it. Oh, what do I do here? I don't know why I'm slipping into like 6 different accents. Training a new linguist. A computer linguist? Or actual linguist? So I know you said, I know you said that you're a tech guy. There, guy. So, let's see here. Do I want to put the war down? Yeah. I think I kind of want to hold on to it. Because we have a painted world, so we can always copy something. I'd rather not spend an action to draw something. But we might have to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold on to this ward. Alright, so we didn't suffer any mental trauma or physical trauma, which is nice. So I think we can just go ahead and stat here. And I guess we'll go ahead and stat with a lone wolf, first action. And then we'll go ahead and play... Ooh, geez. Do I want to play the Shriveling or the double-double? Oh, we're definitely gonna play something. Oh. I assumed that only checked during discard step. I mean, if that's the case. Well, it says up to 5. Oh, and then keep 8 cards in your opening hand. Okay. I see what you're saying here. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and play double-double. Second action here. And then last action... Yeah, we're going to need 6 resources. Yeah, it says it right on Sefina. I haven't played much of Sefina, so... This is my first real-time playing her. So, let's see, we got a 1 shroud, 1 clue location. We could, let's see, we're gonna go up to 2 resources at the beginning of a turn here, guy. And then, let's see... Do I want any of these cards? Go to 7, draw up to 8, yeah, I think last action I'll just go ahead and draw this. Alright. Make sure I shuffle this back into the deck. And then, let's see, this has no hunter, but it does have swarming. Oh, snap. A +1, you're so nice. You just treat yourself. Alrighty, so yes. Is the cat visible in stream? I was gonna say. Just move the camera over a little bit. You can be able to see him a little better. He's just being a sleepy guy. Alright, so... Okay. What am I doing? That was the end of our turn. So I'll just go to upkeep, draw... Storm of Spirits? Man. Oh, he's not little, he's a chunk. He's a chunky boy. Alright, so 1 doom. Make sure we shuffle this up. And then let's see what we draw. Draw? Oh my goodness gracious. Now I really wish I'd played Dribbling. Alright, so it spawns in any connecting location, and swarm in 2. When inconspicuous Zug is defeated, you cancel all excess damage, and yada yada yada. Alright. Goodness gracious. Well, good thing we got that Storm of Spirits guy. Alright. So. So the way Blessed is going to work until the actual tokens are in the game is that once I draw that +1, it gets removed from the bag. That was a nice tip courtesy of JP. So, all right. So beginning of our turn, we'll go ahead and make sure to do that, and then let's see. So I think we're going to be better off trying to blast them rather than use the shriveling. So let's see here. We can fight 4v something and then put in a quick thinking. Yeah, because we could fight the pack of Vunais at 1v5. Try to use a quick thinking, get an extra action. That don't seem so bad. No, I'm pretty sure it kills them all. I believe it targets each one individually, because it says instead of dealing standard damage, it deals 2 to each enemy at your location. Yeah, it's super good, guy. So I think what we're gonna do here is probably take a resource. We could try to investigate 1v2, or we could move in Storm of Spirits. I think I'm gonna move in Storm of Spirits. So all these things are gonna freaking engage us. All the enemies. Alright, so move, last action, we'll friggin' blast them. So we're gonna go 1v4, we'll commit quick thinking for 1v5. Pow, right in the kisser. Well, thankfully, Storm of Spirits deals 2 damage to each enemy, so it's gonna blast them. So 1v5, Chaos Peg says... Whew! Alright, so let's see. We barely pass. So we're 5. -3 is 2. So we don't succeed by 2 or more, unfortunately. But we do blast them all, which is nice. Discard this guy, discard this guy. Could have been worse. Well, I would assume it hits them all at once. Because it deals it to each enemy. I would assume it's simultaneous. That's what I would assume. Because it's not like you're overflowing damage. Yeah. Yeah, and we're defeating them all at the same time. Yeah, exactly. You get it. You understand now. Alright, so let's, Ah, Solar J, it's nice to see you. Okay, so let's go into our... Let's make sure we spend those 3 resources. So we'll go into Upkeep, Resource Card. We draw Premonition, okay. Mythos Phase, 2 of 7. And, oh my goodness, wow. So many Zoogs. They did not like the fact that we were hanging out with a bunch of cats. My goodness. So I guess what we'll do... what to do? I guess we'll gain a resource. Before we start our turn, we can... Can't really punch. We're only evading 1 up. Guess what we can do is try to Premonition. See what we get here. Okay, so we get a -2. So we need 1 icon to pass. Hello there. This is currently just 1 icon. This is also 1 icon. So let's see here. We could commit both of these. Go 2 up, get an action back. hold on, sorry, there's a plane flying by. God damn, that was loud. Okay, well, so, I mean, the other option is we could commit a painted world. We're still in our first action here. Yeah. So we commit those, we go 2 up, and then we get an extra action. Yeah, that's probably fine. So we'll do that. And we'll evade these. Okay. And then I guess we'll get our action back. We'll use that action to move. We can resource, play Shriveling, or play 6 Sense. We need both of these. Really hate to take a resource. Another option is just try to investigate 1 up. Yeah, it spawns engaged with us. No, that Zoog just spawned because we drew it from the encounter deck. Alright, so I think we can... Man, I think we really need one of these 2 assets down pretty quickly. I mean, next turn, so let's see, we could resource play one of these, or we could try to investigate, and then maybe next turn play one of these. Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right, we do need to, test 2v4 here. Alright, well, that's a 0. Alright, good catch. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is resource. Because these have 1 health, so I can kill it with a single Shriveling charge. So we'll resource and then spend 3 resources to play Shriveling. And then, yeah, alright. We'll go ahead and go to upkeep. These things will ready. Resource card. Draw a 2nd copy of 6 Sense. Mythos Phase. Getting bogged down with so many enemies. Alright, in the Zoog Burrow. Oh my god. What the actual... I shuffled this encounter deck, I swear to you. So we have to test agility 3, and for each point we fail by, we have to add a swarm. Oh my goodness. That would be obnoxious. So we could ward this. Which I don't hate. Yeah. I think it's worth warding. Just because it's going to be so action consuming. So, bye-bye. Alright. So let's go ahead and move to investigation phase. Let's gain a resource from Lone Wolf. Let's... I think next turn we'll play 6 Sense, move, and investigate. So we'll go ahead and do this. Which is annoying, but is what it is. So let's see, that was action 1. Action 2, we'll shrivel 1v4. That's a -1. Okay. Bye-bye. This is at the bottom of our deck. Okay. Action 1, action 2, and then action 3. Then we moved, fought, and then I guess we'll move back. So when we attempt to move, we're gonna have to do this test again. 2v4. -1. Okay. Alright. Oh, we are really making progress here. Alright, there's Renfield. That's a nice draw. So let's see, we'll go up to 3, spend 2. Spend 2 to play Renfield. And put us back up to 2. Yeah, okay. We need to do something though. We're running out of time very quickly here. Alright, so Whispers of Hypnos, that's pretty much free. So I guess we choose combat and intellect, right? Because those are the 2 stats we don't really need. Yeah, because we probably want willpower and agility, so we'll choose intellect and combat. Alright, so let's go back to our turn here. I can certainly do that when we finally have enough clues to do that. So, beginning of my turn, I will gain a resource. Let's first action play 6 cents. Let's second action investigate with 6 cents, 1v4. Cultist is reveal another token. And a 0. Alright. So that's a pass. We'll grab this. Okay. And then we have 1 action left with our turn. We'll go up to 2 resources next turn, so I can play Renfield next turn if we don't draw an enemy. So I'm gonna have to move, so let's just... I don't remember if this has a sign or not. Or whatever they're called, the things that you need to search for Kadath. The evidence, that's the one. I don't remember if this is worth flipping or not. Pretty sure it ends your turn. Pretty sure this is a trap. Yeah, I'll just move. Isn't this a trap? Isn't flipping that a trap? Pretty sure it is, right, chat? Yeah. I'm pretty sure when you flip it, the cats... The middle location is definitely a trap. But I'm pretty sure when you flip this over, it ends your turn. Because the cats, like, consume all of your attention. I'm pretty sure it's a trap. So I'm gonna move last action. Alright. Alternate universe flip. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a trap. Yeah, it's a trap. You either lose all your actions or you have to, you get hit. Alright, so we're in upkeep. Let's gain a resource and draw a card. We draw a second premonition, okay? And then we'll go to Mythos phase here. We're already at 5 Doom of 7. That is so stupid. What is happening? Oh my god. So many Zoogs. They're out for blood today. Alright, let's first action. We're gonna kill this thing. So many Zoogs. Alright, so we'll gain a resource at the beginning of our turn because of this. And then we'll fight 1v4. That's a skull. A skull is currently a 0, but we take a horror. And then the Zoogs will die. Oh my freaking god, so many Zoogs. Okay, second action. Play Renfield. I think I'll wait to gain resources with him until the next turn. So we're currently at 5 Doom. We'll go up to 6 during Mythos phase, and then we'll have to advance anyway. So I think we'll wait a turn to use Renfield. So I think last action we'll just go ahead and move. We'll have to make this test. So 2v4. -1. Alright. At least we're passing those tests. So we're at Dilath Lean. 3 Shroud and a single clue. Veiled. Has an action to spend a resource to search the top 6 cards of your deck for an item asset and draw it. And then you shuffle your deck. Does Mandy get to search 9 and or take 2? Because that'd be silly. I'm pretty sure she does. God, Mandy is so broken. Alright, so there's no enemies, so we'll go right back into upkeep. Resource card. Second copy of Shriveling, that's actually kind of nice to see. And then Mythos Phase. We're already at 6 Doom of 7, my god. Alright. And we get a Hunted by Corsairs, so it gets attached to the current act, and then when the act advances, each investigator takes 2 damage. And then it has an action to either test agility or intellect 4 to discard this card. So I'm just going to put it there to remember. Alright, so Mythos Phase. Let's Doom, Renfield, resource from this. No, not corsairs. They're so coarse. Alright, so we need to investigate. Don't really want to commit anything. We're currently only, well, we're 2 up, that's a lie. Renfield boosts our intellect, or our willpower, excuse me. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go ahead and investigate. That's a tome. Okay, that's a -2. If we fail, you take a damage, a horror, or place a doom. Well, currently 5v3, so that's a pass. Having met Man from Leng in real life, I can confirm. Hair is quite coarse. Alright, so I believe this one gives you a sign. Or, yeah, sign of the gods. Alright, so in the port city of Dilath Lean, you consult with the elders of the city, and they tell you stuff about Kadath, and they tell you that you're probably going to have to go to a bunch of places. Alright, so we've uncovered a sign of the gods. I guess I'll just do this. Okay. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be a resource, but it's fine. And then blah, blah, blah. And then we're supposed to find as many as we can. So we have two actions left. So we could, let's see here. We're not going to need this for now. So I guess what we could do is we could try to test this 4v4. And I think what I'm going to do actually is draw. Alright, so we draw a Randolph. That's the wrong Randolph. What on God's green earth? I don't know how that Randolph ended up in our deck. That's weird. That is quite strange. Oh, fun fact. I have an uncle that thinks the earth is flat. Yeah, fun fact. He's an idiot, needless to say. Okay, so I believe the other Randolph gives you combat and agility. And then whenever you draw a tablet, you get to draw 2 cards. So we're honestly just going to end up using it for icons, likely. So I guess what I would do... yeah, that's probably what it was. So what I'll do here is I'll try to get rid of this, and we'll test 6v4. I'll fix it later, but trust me, it has combat and agility icons. And there it is. Okay, fine. We tried to test that and we failed. And then end of the round, we're going to advance and take 2 damage, which is unfortunate, but... Alright, so let's go ahead and start a poll here, chat. Let's see. So what is it? Oriab, Minar. I forget all the other ones. Forbidden Lands, and Timeless Realm. Okay, you guys have 1 minute. It should just show up right in chat, I believe. I'll have to change that too. Okay, so we're going to advance. Oh my god, we only have 9 turns left. My goodness. Goodness gracious, and we've only found 1 sign because we spent friggin' like 1,000,000 turns having to deal with so many enemies. That was stupid. Oy. Okay, well, while you guys are doing that, I guess I'll just go to upkeep. And we'll go ahead and gain resource draw. We draw into the flame, so that's probably going to be pretty useful. And we'll have to take 2 damage. I guess we'll do 1 and 1. And we'll get discarded. Alright, so it looks like 2 of you guys voted for Manar, so looks like we're going to Manar. Alright, so I'll go ahead and set that up. So these all go away. Oh my god, this is obnoxious. That Manar? No. I forget which locations are part of Manar. My goodness, it's been a while. Kadath, Sarnath, and the ruins of Ib. So this location, right? Or am I stupid? Kadathrian? Where the heck is Kadathrian? Why are these not in order? There it is, my god. I believe it goes like this. This is connected to here as well. It's just like there's so much setup, like because you have to like constantly set up and reset up and unset up, and then I believe we start here, right? Yeah. Okay, and then we go to the doom that came before. Okay. Alright, so our objective is to find and uncover as many signs of the gods in this region as we can. If each investigator is at the same port location, you may move to another region by advancing this act. If the investigators have uncovered 10 signs of the gods, you proceed to resolution 1. Okay. So, I believe that is all that. Oh, that's right. And then we have to do a bunch of other setup. Then we have to spawn the beings of Ib as well. And then the Zoogs go away. We probably, I was gonna say, I think we drew them all at this point. Okay, so those go away. Kindly go away, thank you. Like, almost every single card we drew was a Zoog. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and then this guy spawns here. He has swarming 1. These guys, right? And then we have to add the priests, if I remember correctly. Yes, these get added in. God, yeah, there really is just so much freaking setup. Yeah. Along with the encounter discard pile. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. God damn. So much setup. Okay, so I think everything's right now. I believe that is all correct. There's 1 clue there, there's 1 clue there, there's 1 clue there. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll advance here. I'll have to remove the Doom off Renfield. Okay, so we have to shuffle both set aside Corsair of Leng enemies into the encounter deck. So the Corsairs are a 2/4/5 enemy that spawn at the nearest city or surface location. They have alert, and then after they attack via its alert keyword, they get -3 of 8 for the rest of the round, or the rest of the phase. Okay, and then that's it. This will go away, and then let's draw our encounter card. My god. Of course. God damn it. Why so many fucking enemies? My good god. Okay, so it's our turn again. We'll gain a resource. Beginning of our turn with Lone Wolf. Let's add a Doom with Renfield. Okay, let's gain a resource. Yeah, we're at a city location. We spawn there. Alright, so I guess what we'll do is we'll shrivel. We're 5e2. Okay, that's a 0. And then we'll shrivel again. 5e2. And a tablet is a -2. So we have to take a horror. And then we defeat this thing. We were 1 up. Okay, well that's fun. I did forget to trigger Virgil as well. Jesus, 5 Shroud, my god. Yeah, I could have done that, that's true. And what is this? This guy has Aloof Hunter. Yeah, so he's gonna move as well, Jesus. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is last action play another copy of Shriveling. Okay, well, this is going well. Yeah, I do remember that. So enemy phase, this guy's gonna move here and hit us. It'll get hit for 2 horror. Because of its stupid thing, it's aloof. It's swarming 1 per investigator. So we're gonna have to spend an action to engage the stupid things as well. My god, this is not going well. Okay, so upkeep, resource card. There's easy mark. Yeah, it hit for 2 horror. We were at 3 and then went to 5. We're at 2 Doom of 9. Alright, so let's see. Law of Yiggoth, Pandemonium, Peril Hidden, secretly added to your hand. You can't play cards or commit cards to skill test with an odd number of words in their title. And then as an action to discard a player card with an even number of words in it to get rid of it. That's obnoxious. Alright. That's super annoying. God damn. We've drawn so many enemies, this is kind of ridiculous. Alright, well, let's go to our turn. We'll gain a resource. Shit. And I guess what we can do is, we could just avoid it for now. Yeah, sorry, I accidentally bopped my yeah, I bonked my water glass into the pop filter, which causes the whole friggin' boom arm to shake, which is probably why you heard the reverb. Oh, dude, this is super annoying. Me. I mean, that guy is aloof, so we could try to, like, get out of his way, but he's just gonna hit us again next turn. So I think it's probably better that we try to beat him up. Christ. So we could try to ethereal form, like engage in ethereal form. Oh man, this is tough. We have not had an easy time with this. We can't play cards with odd numbers of words either. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is engage. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I think what I'm gonna do is second action, try to fight it, and then what do I want to commit? It says 4 words, so we can commit that. That'd put us 2 up. Yeah, let's... I can't play this premonition. Sucks. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to try it 2 up. Let's at least add a resource. Alright, so we'll try it 2 up. God damn it. No. Okay, let's try it again, I guess. God damn it. Ah, crap. Man, this is going swimmingly. Oh, yeah. We're here. Investigator at a ruins location. What? God damn it. So it only attacks you if you're in one of these 2 locations? God damn it. I guess he could move there too. God damn it. Alright, well hold on, let's backtrack. Alright, well then I guess what I would do is first action get rid of this. discard this. Second action. We'd still have that Drawn to the Flame in our hand. So I could Drawn to the Flame, second action. Which I think I'll do. Okay, that's fine with us. So we'll choose combat and intellect. And then third action. Yeah, good call. Yeah. Let's see, last action. Yeah, because I needed to spend 2 clues. Yeah. Because I needed to spend the 2 clues that we had originally got from the first 2 locations to advance, so. And then I believe the act actually says you lose all of your clues as well, so. It was more just an oversight on that end. So let's see, we have 1 action left. I guess what I'll do is flip this over. So we uncover a Sign of the Gods. Okay. So when we do that, we get to gain a resource, heal a horror, or draw a card, right? So we'll go ahead and draw a card. Okay, there's a second painted world. That's nice. And then have to shuffle in the Tenebrous Night God into the deck. Okay, and then, yeah, knowing us and how this game is going, we're gonna have to draw that stupid thing later. So what do I want to do here? We have 1 action left with our turn. Let's see. I think we want to set up a turn where we move, engage, and fight. So I think what I'll do for now is just play Easy Mark, and then we can copy it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Last action. Gain 2 resources, draw a card. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so I think what I would do is this, right? Gain 2 resources, draw a card, and then double. There we go. Woo! Alright, now we're back in action. We have some tools to fight. Fortunately, we don't really have any icons to commit, which is too bad. Alright, so go to upkeep. This guy does not move, because we learned how the game works. Go up to 13 resources, draw. There's the third one. It's like almost better to draw these separately, with double in play. Alright, Mythos phase. 3 Doom of 9, and our counter card is a Knight Rider. Swarming 1. God, there's so many enemies in this encounter deck. Good God. While the host has no attached cards, it gets -3 evade, and then after you evade Knight Riders, you discard it. Okay, well, fortunately, I think we're just gonna have to kill it. God damn it. So we could Painted World for this, which seems okay. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. So we'll do that. This gets removed, excuse me. We'll copy Think on Your Feet. And then we'll have to go here, I think. Michael Knight is the Knight Rider. Funny. and true. Alright, so that's that, and then we'll go into investigation, resource, not that we need it at this point. What I'll do here is engage first action. Whoops. Don't know why that flipped, that was weird. So we're gonna have to kill this thing. So we're currently 5v4. Could go 6v4. Seems okay. So we'll do that. 6v4. Alright, there's a 0. Man, where is that +1 that you put in the deck? Would love to see that. Okay, so this thing finally dies. Thank God. I'll go ahead and put this thing in the victory display. Okay. So we're at a 1 shroud, 1 clue location, has veiled, and it says forced after you reveal a skull or a cultist token while investigating. You have to discard an asset you control. Okay, so let's see here. We got a few options. We have 1 action left with our turn. Thankfully these guys don't hunt. So I think what I'm gonna do is investigate. It's gonna be 5v1. That's a -1, that's a pass. And we'll go ahead and grab this. We have 2 clues. And then we'll trigger Veiled here. Alright, so we know what happened to Ib, which we need for this. And then that will be our turn. This guy does not hunt. Go to investigation or upkeep. Oh, gross. Okay, so we draw our weakness. The Stars of Hyades. Let's see. Randomly choose an event beneath it and remove it from the game if you can't take a damage in horror. And if your deck has 5 or more cards in it. Okay, we'll go ahead and flip these over. Yoink. Okay, it's unfortunate. And then this gets shuffled back into our deck. Alright, Mythos. 3 Doom of 9. Oh my fucking god. So many enemies. Alright, so while the investigators have uncovered 2 or more signs, it gets +1 fight and +1 evade, so it's a 3/2/3 enemy. I think like every single Mythos phase has been enemy, if not Source of Hypnos. This is ridiculous. How am I supposed to get anything done? Okay, well, let's gain a resource and then gain another one from Renfield. I should have spent a charge, that was my bad. I guess first action we're gonna have to beat these guys up 3v5. Yeah. Actually, maybe we could Painted World. Could Painted World to think on our feet again. Well, the problem with premonitioning this is that we don't have any icons to commit, so like what we draw is what we draw. Right, because like ideally you want to use premonition when you have well, I'm thinking I'm just gonna actually think on our feet and copy this. So we're doing a little bit of backtracking, but because I want to move anyway. So we'll go ahead and do this. That guy can stay there. And then, so yeah, sorry for the little bit of a backtrack there, but let's go ahead and try to investigate this location 3v5. Alternatively, we could intel report. Really like to use intel report when I know I need to double it, so I think I'm just going to test 3v5. That is currently a -2, so that's a pass, thank god. So we'll yoink that. Okay. That is 3 clues, and then we will... Do I want to do anything else before I flip this over? I think what I'll do is I'll play Easy Mark. Second action. Oh my god. Okay, there's our weakness. And then we'll go ahead and double it. Okay. Draw Prophecy, that's nice. Thankfully we don't have a lot of cards in our hands, so this isn't too big of an issue. And then I guess what I can do here is... Yeah, well that is true. I'm pretty sure there's at least 1 or 2 of locations that do have 2 clues. Alright, so we uncover a sign, that's nice. We'll go ahead and put 3 here, okay. And then, I guess, we can trigger Virgil. Draw a card, gain a resource, a heal a horror. So I guess what I'll do is gain a resource. So much money. Yeah, because you can... I'm assuming you can double it, right? Like you could pay 4 resources to discover a clue at a connecting location, and then do it again, and then discover a clue at your location. So you can kind of like get some nice action compression that way. So then I guess last action would be to move, right? Because we need to move. Let's see, so we find and uncover at the, yeah, at the end of the round. So we would get hit by these, which is kind of okay because we can put the horror onto Virgil. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So we'll then move. And then enemy phase, yoink. Virgil will take 2 horror since he's such a nice guy. And then upkeep. Okay, so we have to discard a card. I think Premonition's probably the weakest card of the bunch. Yeah, probably. So we'll do that. I did. We gained a resource. Okay, so end of the round. We'll go ahead and advance. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put all these locations into the victory display. Yoink, yoink. Okay. And then I believe, let's see. Counter deck and discard pile for the beings of Ib and remove them from the game. They're in the victory display already. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Investigators must choose one that they haven't already chosen. Okay. And the enemies get discarded. So, bye-bye now. Thank you very much. And then this gets put on the bottom of our deck. Okay. And then let's run another poll here, chat, and see where we want to go here. Alright, so where to? So we have Oriab, the Timeless Realm, and what's the last one again? The Forbidden Lands. All right. Let's go ahead and place your votes, and while you guys do that, I guess I can go to Mythos, refresh. Oops, crap. So I'm assuming these would all get shuffled in, right? So we have to shuffle the encounter deck into, or the encounter discard pile into the deck. There you go. Just a couple more seconds here, chat. Okay, you've got a vote. Looks like the Forbidden Lands is winning. And the Forbidden Lands it is. Alright, so go ahead and set that up. Yeah. Alright, so we lose all of our clues. Okay. And then we put each set aside location into play, blah blah blah. Ilikvad, Forbidden Lands, and Zul'Enthek. Ilikvad. Oops. This and Forbidden Lands, right? Yeah, okay. Spawn the Stalking Manticore at the Forbidden Lands. The Stalking Manticore is a 4/3/2 enemy. It has a forced effect that says if you successfully evade Stalking Manticore, disengage from it, but do not exhaust it until the end of the phase. It cannot engage you. Ay. Alright, and then let's see here. Advance to Seek Out the Night. Okay. Okay, oops. We start here, right? Yeah. Alright, so Ilikvad is a 2 shroud. 1 clue location. It says while you're at Ilikvad, reduce the cost of the first spell, ritual, or relic card you play by 1. That's pretty cool. And then let's see here. We did all of that. Blah blah blah. So I think the Knight Rider and the other guy would actually not get shuffled in the encounter deck. This thing and the Knight Rider. These would just get discarded. Okay, we'll go ahead and shuffle that up. And then I think that's just about it. Did I add a Doom? I think I did. Yeah, we're at 5 now. And a Whispers of Hypnos. So I think we're just going to choose Combat and Intellect again. Alright, so let's see here. We have 3 actions. We can try to investigate here. Ew, gross. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so first action, investigate 2v5. 1 resource from that, 1 resource from that, 2v5, that's a 0. Nice. Yoink. Okay, so I guess I'll go ahead and flip this over. Alrighty, nice. So each investigator at Ilikvad heals 2 horror and draws 2 cards. That's cool. Oh, fun. And we draw a weakness. Alright, so no wards. 7 cards in our deck, god damn it. Okay, so that's that. Didn't discover a sign of the gods. So this Manticore does not have Hunter. I think what I'll do is move. And then try to investigate here. Yeah, that seems fine. Last action, investigate. What is that, a 4 shroud? Yeah, 4 shroud. We'll go up to 6 here. I guess we're gonna have to discard a card anyway. I think what I'll do is just commit this to for good measure. So I believe that's +3. Yeah, +3 total. And then we'll go ahead and draw -1. All right, that's a pass. All right, so, and then we'll go ahead and trigger this veil as well. All right, so we uncover a sign of the gods. Add Horde of Night to the victory display. Was I supposed to spawn that? Did I fuck something up? Oh, damn it. Hold on. I was supposed to spawn another enemy. Massive swarming 1. Swarm cards cannot attack. Blah, blah, blah. God damn it. Yeah, sorry, I missed that. Oh my god, there's so much setup for this scenario. Okay, well, I don't know if that really changes much. I would just take an attack of opportunity to do that. That seems fine to me, personally. Yeah, there's nothing saying I can't do that, so yeah, that's fine. I'll just take an attack of opportunity. Okay, and then we'll do that. Heal of Horror off of Virgil. And then we get to add this to the victory display. That seems fine. Seems worth it to me. Okay, so that was that. I'll go to upkeep. Up to 25 resources. That seems good. We'll draw a second copy of Renfield. So we'll go away. Mythos phase, we're at 6 Doom of 9. And we draw Wondrous Lands. Yeah, I have to agree. Like, I like the idea behind it, but if there's no clues at your location, it discarded against Surge. Okay. And the Tenebrous Night Gaunt. You dick. 4/4/1 forced when the Tenebrous Night Gaunt leaves play as a result of an axe setup, set it aside. After resolving it, you put it into play at the... Oh my goodness. Okay, that's annoying. I think what I'll do... Use the last copy of Painted World to say bye-bye now. Thank you, sir. Go here. Not even gonna bother to try to kill the Huzuma Wetzer. So that'll be that, and then we're gonna have to unfortunately deal with that stupid thing later on. Alright, so same deal here. We'll go ahead and gain 2 resources during the start of our turn. This thing is Hunter too, god damn. We can't leave until the end of the round, so we're gonna have to get hit. Like, we really don't have anything to do here, so guess action 1, action 2. Get rid of this. Action 3, draw. Okay, so we draw Unexpected Courage, and then enemy phase. Guy moves and hunts. It's us. It's Virgil. And then upkeep. Card and resource. Okay, and then end of the round, we'll go ahead and advance. Let's search the encounter deck, discard pile, and blah blah blah. For the Horde of Night and the Stalking Manticore, and remove them from the game. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck, and then we have to choose another place to go. Alright, so we have Oriab and the Forbidden Realms. Oh no, what is it? Timeless Realms? Yeah, Timeless Realm. Okay. So go ahead and vote, chat, and then we'll get going. Did we go to Oriep? Apparently we didn't. No, I'm stupid. There's just a bunch of locations. My good God. Yeah, we went to Manar and we went to Forbidden Lands. So, okay. Nobody goes to Oriep. Yeah, that's probably true. Alright, so let's see here. Vote end, and it's a vote for Oriep. Alright, so we're going to Oriep, I guess. Alright, so we have to put the Nameless Ruins, Mount Gragnak, and Barana. So this location, so this enters the victory display. Okay. These locations go away. This location and then this location, right? Yep. Blah blah blah. And then this guy's gonna spawn at this friggin' location because of his setup instructions. Okay, that's super annoying. Follows us around. Okay. We put those locations into place, and we have to search the encounter deck for a Knight Rider and spawn it at the mountain. Okay. Oops. He gets spawned here. That should have a clue on it. Oh, looks like all the clues got piled on here for some reason. Okay. Alright, so Raharna is a 2 shroud, 1 clue location, has veiled and a victory point. And we have that stupid Tenebrous Night God to deal with. Okay, so I think that's just about it. And then yeah, there's only 1 player in the game, and then we advance to the Isle of Oriep. Okay. Alright, so, whoops. We should be at 7 doom, so we only have a couple turns left. Refresh, draw our encounter card. It's a Dreamlands Eclipse. Alright, Revelation. Put it into play next to the agenda. When you initiate an investigation, you must either take a horror or your location gets +2 shroud, and at the end of the round you discard it. Okay, just gonna put that there to remind myself. Okay, well, that's annoying. Guess we could evade this guy. 1v4. So gain a resource, gain a resource. Let's evade. First action, evade 1v4. Okay, that's -1. So I think what I'm gonna do here, we're gonna do some sneaky nonsense. Let's spend 4 resources to grab a clue from this location. Yeah, let's grab it from here. So we'll grab that, and then we'll double to grab a clue from our location. So we'll go back up to 2 clues. And we didn't investigate, so you can suck it, Dreamlands Eclipse. Let's flip this over. Okay, so each investigator at this location can return an item or supply card from their discard pile to your hand, and then we would flip this card back over. Okay. I don't think I have any item or supply cards. Nope. Easy mark is a trick. No, I don't. You're absolutely correct. Okay. Well, at least we got a bunch of victory points. So we have one action left. Could peck off Renfield there. Actually seems okay. As we go up to, it would give us a turn. So I think what I'm gonna do is last action go here. That should have had a swarming card on it. Well, unfortunately I have to take a couple horror, but that's okay. Okay, so yeah, at the end of our turn we'll kill off Renfield, unfortunately. Is it each ally asset? Whoops, excuse me. 2 and ally asset. Okay, so bye-bye Renfield. It's nice knowing you. Thanks for the money. Okay, and then upkeep. Okay, we'll do this. Bada bing. Oh, these don't have swarming, thank God. Okay, so we'll do that. Mythos. 7 doom of 9. Goes away. We draw. Oops. Oh my God damn it. Why? So many enemies. So I believe this guy has, oh my God, he's a 4/3/4 enemy now. Seriously. There's nothing but blood in our wake. Alright, well we can Veiled. My God. Yeah, basically. She is a predator at this point. So I guess we'll start our turn here. Resource. Thankfully it doesn't have +2 health. So we can try to kill it. I think we'll do that. Commit Unexpected Courage. Spend a charge of Shriveling. That's gonna be 6v3. There we go. Finally. The +1 comes in hot. Okay, so let's make sure we remove that from the bag. Very nice. Okay. And then I guess we can Veiled, right? Alright, so we've uncovered a sign of the gods. That's nice. Okay. And then we get to heal a horror off of Virgil. So we'll do that. We have 1 turn left. That is a good question. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put that +1 back in the bag. Thanks, JP. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll have time. I'll talk to my wife. My wife took the day off from work, and admittedly, she's just been kind of sleeping in. But knowing her, she'll probably want to hang out when she's up, so I'll talk to her during the break and see if we have time for one more game. We have 1 action left, and so we basically have 4 actions left. We could try to get another victory point. So if we move, we would take 2 horror, which we can take. And we could try to grab this clue, because we did get supplies, so we're not gonna have to end our turn. Well, that's awfully nice of you. Oh, no worries, no worries. I think we gotta move, because this guy, so let's see, we'll move here, and then we'll have to take way too many attacks of opportunity. Yeah. Alright, well let's, I don't think I'm gonna have time, because this guy would move, right? So I'd go here, this guy would move, we would take a damage and a horror, we'd take 3 horror and a damage. So you go up to 4 and 4. And then, let's see. We'd have to try to evade twice. Yeah, we wouldn't have time. So I think I have to use my last action to move. Yeah. So unless I draw like a another intel report or something, it's unfortunately not going to happen. So enemy phase, this guy move in and he'll hit us. Go to upkeep. We draw it to non-existence. Okay, so Mythos phase, 8 Doom of 9, and our encounter card is a Whispers of Hypnos. Okay, well, thankfully that doesn't really matter because we're just going to choose Intellect in combat, and then I think we're just going to resign. So yeah, we will just go ahead and resign, which is unfortunate. So okay, so let's see here. And we weren't defeated. If we resigned, we go to resolution 1. We ventured far and wide, talking to random people. Can't resign before the end of the turn. No, it just says if you're at a port location, resign. You can't advance until the end of the round, but you can resign whenever you want, it looks like. Yeah. All right, so let's see. So we ventured far and wide from a quaint cobbled village in the kingdom of the sky to blah blah blah. Flavor text. Something about Nyarlathotep. All right, so we earn victory X, and then we record that Virgil was captured. Poor Virgil. Randolph eluded capture. We get now 5. Whoops. 5 tallies total. And then we already played 1,000 Shapes. So we go to the interlude here. Okay, so how many victory points do we earn? 1, 2. Oops. Earned quite a few, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not bad. Alrighty, so let's see here. Blah blah blah. Oronauts 1. Following the events of Scenario 2B, the investigators have finally reached the end of the mysterious stairway. Let's see, check the campaign log for Web of Dreams. Randolph did survive. Neither section applies, you skip them, okay. Now let's see. So check the campaign log. If the black cat has a hunch, which he does not, it wanders off before you can reply. Okay, otherwise the black cat once again offers to pass a message along to your companions. Alright, so we can tell our companions they're in trouble. The black cat will return with aid once the message is delivered. This may put an undue burden on your companions. In the campaign log for the Web of Dreams, record that the black cat requested aid from the others. We can tell the companions about the underworld. The Black Cat will then go elsewhere. In the campaign log of the Web of Dreams, record that the Black Cat shared knowledge of the underworlds. Or we can tell your companions that you're safe, and the Black Cat will stay with them once the message is delivered. This might make your quest a little more difficult. In the campaign log for the Web of Dreams, record that the Black Cat warned the others. Alright, so it seems like chat wants to have the Black Cat tell us about the underworld. Alright, so we would record in this side that the Black Cat shared knowledge of the underworld. I can type, I swear. Okay. And then we proceed to part 2. So following the events of of 2A, let's see. Flavor text, checked campaign log for side A. The investigators were not captured. Why didn't I leave him with you? You explain that Virgil has been taken captive by corsairs, and the cat replies by licking his paw. Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm on the same page as you now. And then we skip that, okay? Alright, so he warned the others. So check both campaign logs. If neither campaign log has the Black Cat is at your side, record in the campaign A side, the Black Cat is at your side, and then add an elder thing. Let's see, if the Web of Dreams, cross it off, okay. So I think we do the second portion. So if the campaign log for the Web of Dreams, campaign B, has the Black Cat at your side, recorded, cross it off, and record it in the campaign log for the first side, and then replace one tablet in each campaign's chaos bag with one elder thing. Oh my good god. This is actually really kind of annoying. Alright, so we would take this out and replace it with an elder thing. And then we'll have to do it for the other side. Whoops. Do this. Copy this. Okay. This goes bye-bye. That goes back in there. Okay. And that'll go away. Okay. And then we'll have to do it with the other side as well. Let me just save this side real quick. Okay. And then we'll go here real quick and we'll add the elder thing. And take out the tablet. Okay. Three elder things in that bag, my god. Okay. Go ahead and add that into there. And I'll go back in there. Okay. So that is that for that scenario. Let's So that was miserable. So I really like the story that this scenario tells, but trying to set it up and remember all the small details is kind of really annoying, to be honest with you. I like what it's doing. I like the idea behind it, but it feels kind of clunky. Maybe that's just me. I personally like scenarios that you just set up and play. And they're like, Search for Kadath just has so many moving pieces in it that it takes so long. And it's kind of convoluted. And you know, in that playthrough, I had missed at least a few things, like just setting the scenario up correctly. So, So it's just obnoxious. And then the other thing that's kind of a pain with this campaign is the constant like having to flip back and forth between the two campaigns and replacing tokens with other tokens and adding tokens to separate chaos bags, and then you have to like constantly, it's just kind of a pain personally. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about it so far. I mean, like, I like the story, kind of. I'm not like huge into the Dreamlands personally. I know Man from Leng obviously really likes it, but I don't know. I think honestly I'd rather play TFA than play Dream Eaters with the amount of setup that's in between each scenario. Like, sure, in TFA the scenarios are hard, but the setup for them is relatively simple, and I think it's a little more elegantly done. Whereas in this, it's like you have to constantly flip things back and over, and you're constantly referencing the campaign log, and having to... It's like not only are you looking through one campaign log, but you have to look through the second one, and it's... Yeah. I'm sure it's fine once you're very familiar with it, but yeah. For streaming purposes, it's kind of really annoying because I have it set up in 2 different games, so I have to like make notes of it outside of the game. That can be kind of annoying, and it's a little frustrating, to be honest with you, because I just want to, like, you know, I want to create a good viewing experience, and like having to like sit there and constantly reread the rules is a little frustrating. So yeah, yeah. So I've played through A side on its own, and I liked A side. And I have yet to play B side on its own, because Weaver came out last, like, 2 weeks ago. Or at least it was shipped 2 weeks ago. So I have yet to play B side on its own. But I really like the idea of having 2 4-part campaigns rather than having a long campaign, as it does definitely change up the pacing overall, which is nice, but I'm still kind of... You enjoy B-side more as a 4-parter. Yeah, I think I could too. And I think one criticism that a lot of people have of the B-side is that there isn't enough time spent in Arkham. I know that was one criticism that I've heard floated around. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of torn about it. I think I'll have to play it off camera a couple times to see how I like it, but I think for now I'm gonna go ahead and play an ad here, and then we'll be back in a few minutes here. So I appreciate you guys sticking around to watch, and I'll go talk to my wife and see what she's up to.